Hello and welcome back to my garage once again here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. It's been a couple of days, I know. I apologize, things have been a little bit crazy, but I'm back and I'm ready to work on some cars. First off, let's get rid of this. This is that Hemi Barracuda that I had in the shop a couple of days ago. It's all done, so I can get rid of it. I still haven't worked on that car, but I want to, so that's why it's still here. One of these days I will. What I want to do, my plan is to yank the engine and replace everything that's not a performance part with a performance part. I just haven't been motivated to do that yet. So anyway, let's go to the junkyard, shall we? Okay, here we are. Let's see if we can find anything. Not getting off to a good start. Oh boy, there's nothing in this half of the place. I see what is. Okay, here's something. This is like a. Is this the 355? Yeah, it is. Okay, what else? This is another one of those Mustang race cars that we did. Look at that. Another one of these stupid things. I'm gonna buy it. Not gonna work on it yet, but I'm gonna buy it. I don't really want to do... I definitely don't want to do the Mustang again, even though it was a valuable car. And I don't particularly want to do this car either. So I guess we're going to reset the junkyard. Let's go back. Okay, here we are at Junkyard 2. There's another Mustang. And this is a military Jeep? No, this is the civilian one. The military Jeep has like a awning. That's the wrong word for it. It's like a soft top. And is this? Oh, okay. This is one I haven't done. Keep an eye on this. And what are you? Is this another? Okay, yeah, thought it looked familiar. I've done that car. It's a good car. May keep that in mind. Is this another Luxor Bowen? Yep. Definitely getting a better selection of cars this time. This, I think, is a Diablo. And this is a Ferrari F50. This is a good car. This is a good, solid car to work on. Let's see what else is in here. I'm gonna buy that Mustang too, and may just cosmetically fix it up at this point. And there's another Mustang. Is this like the Chapman? Yeah. And what are you? Oh, this is the in-game Mustang, the Salem Spectre. Let's go get that 2.2 2+2 Mustang Fastback. Let's get this car. Wait, let's take its picture first. Good, now we have some cars we can work on. Let's get out of here. Coolies. Okay, let's move these cars around. Put that one there. That's the one we're gonna finish. And let's move this one here. And we're gonna clean them. I'll clean up the Mustang first. Where the hell did I send that thing? Oh, it's over there. Okay, now that that's done, I want to go ahead and change out all the body parts so it won't look like complete hot garbage sitting here. Doesn't even have a front end on it. Okay, Ford Mustang 2+2 Fastback. What is this stuff called? Okay, so it's all referred to as 2+2 Fastback, so I can look that up. Okay, so we're going to have to look and see exactly which parts it has. Mach 1 seats and steering wheel. And it looks like it has all stock parts. So I shouldn't buy any like bumper B or front end B. What did I repair? There was something I thought I repaired successfully. Yeah, okay, left side mirror. And before I forget, let's buy the seats and steering wheel for it. Well, I guess I repaired that door. I must have another door in my inventory now. And I can see I am going to need another plate. Yeah, I think I bought a bunch of stuff because I repaired a few things, but I bought like everything, so now I have some doubles, some duplicates in my inventory. That should be body condition 100. Yep. Yeah, I did have some extras. That's fine. Whoops, no, I don't want to do that yet. Get rid of that. I'm going to quickly swap out the fuel tank. And I don't think this thing even has... I don't think this thing has any exhaust parts. Yeah, like so many mods, it doesn't have any exhaust parts. And then we'll paint it quickly so that it doesn't look like it's got cancer sitting there. And the factory color is black. We'll just leave it black. Shoot it back out here. And there. It looks much nicer than it did. You can't do anything with it. You could sit in it, make vroom vroom noises, but that's it. How much is it worth now? 12,000? That's not bad. I think what did we pay? I can't remember now. 4,000, I want to say. Not like the 300,000 that I paid for this car. This is like the older brother to the F40 that I have worked on a few times. Boy, this is missing a lot of stuff. I'm amused. I mean, I like how they, well, I must have, what the hell did I click on? Let's get the rest of this stuff out. Got Porsche seats and steering wheel A. And I want to get in here. This is something that kind of amuses me because it has radiators. I think it has radiators that go in the front too, doesn't it? Yeah, it has one that goes in the front. But I like these radiators that are mounted on the sides here. I think that's kind of neat. So I need like 3 of these radiators. I'm just going to buy the brake servo. I could probably repair it, but I'm already here, so I'm just going to buy it. Air filter. Need 2 of these. And of course it needs a fan housing. I like how you catch that, how this radiator in the front uses the fan housing B, and those other ones use fan housing A. I'm also just going to buy this battery because I don't want to deal with having to crawl in here again. Let's, so I think that is everything that I want to install at this point. Okay, I need to do those fuel tanks, which means I need another fuel pump. I should have bought 2 of them. Because those are tanks B and C, only one of them will have a fuel pump in it, which is convenient. If we ever find a GT40, which I'm still hoping for, it uses these same tanks as well. Okay, let's get our F50 body parts now. I think there's a little bitty window. Don't remember. I've only done a few of these. I've only done a few of this car. I think this one is actually going to be the 3rd one I've done. Did I buy plates? I didn't. Oh, that's where that window goes. I knew there was a little bitty rear window that snuck in somewhere. That should be everything. Yeah, I don't have any excess stuff in my inventory. So 100% body, frame, and interior. The value is now a little over $1 million, almost 1.1 million. And I think I paid 300,000 something for this car. So that's a significant increase right there. Let's go ahead and move it and paint it. Kind of bummed out that they haven't added any Christmas decorations inside the shop the way they did with the Halloween pumpkin. It seems to me that a little Christmas tree or something somewhere would be nice. Why am I in here? And the factory color is this yellow. I'll just leave it like that. Yeah, I think that looks... I mean, I could go Ferrari red, but I think this looks alright. There's no front suspension crossmember, and there's no rear axle either, so this assembly should go fairly quickly. forgot I have to take that off first. Okay, let's go ahead and flush the junk. So that was plain front sway bar and 2 sway bar Bs. Get our tie rods and our 8 bushings. I'll go ahead and buy the brakes. And what do I need for hubs? I think there were hub caps. Front wheel, yeah, okay. These are all in the same place in the store. When you type in hub, the front wheel hub, the hub bearing, and the wheel cap are right there. Oh, I was just thinking too, go ahead and get these, because I'm ready to build new shocks for it. That leaves us with the suspension arms and the axle covers. Looks like we're going to get to repair a lot of it. Everything except one upper suspension arm. Okay, we need to think about these rims now, because I don't think I want to go with these. Those are 18-inch. And I think I want to do, let's see, the car is yellow, so something black. Maybe that. Let's give this a shot. And these are what? 245, 35, 18. I'm going to go with slick tires because this car is going to be really fast. Just wait here for the tires to balance. I think this was the V12. Oh, that's okay. That's the Zonda engine. I thought for a minute it was the other one, the Hyura. But that one is SOHC and this is DOHC, so that makes it the Zonda engine. 245, 35, 18, 245, 35, 18. So we matched the tires good. This is what OCD looks like. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. It definitely is an aftermarket look. Oh, jeez. Click through there. Is that the... No, it is. I thought for a second it might be the Porsche engine, but I'm sure it's the Pagani engine. That block looks like it might be just a block and a crankshaft once the transmission comes off. Oh yeah, it's definitely not the Porsche engine, because the Porsche engine has a different clutch. It's the only one in the game that has a different clutch. Yep, block and a crankshaft. Okay. Buying a bunch of engine parts ahead of time here, getting myself prepared. 'Cause I know if we don't get to repair we're practically going to be we're going to be building that engine from the ground up anyway. I mean, because all it is the blank. It's the block and the crankshaft. So that's essentially the same thing as building it from scratch. Go ahead and grab the oil filter and the oil pan. And there's like a V12 pump. Yeah, because I need this and that, because there aren't performance versions of those. I know it takes an alternator. And the water pump takes 2 pulleys. And I think crankshaft V8. I don't think it's the OHV one. As I get myself way out ahead. Let's see, hubs. That was rear wheel hub B. 2 of them. 2 of them. Oh, brakes. Flush the brakes. That should get us down to... no, wrong button. That should get us down pretty much to suspension arms and knuckles. Let's see what we can repair here. Looks like we're going to get to repair a lot of it. I didn't see the block, though. Did I not get it? Didn't get the block or the crankshaft. So yes, we're building this engine from the ground up. Suspension arm B. And I need to buy a new one of these. At least we can sell this for less than scrap value. Okay, so these wheels are also 18. So I want to buy 2 more of these at 18. And the tires are 335, 30, 18. So 325 is as high as I can go because I don't have the unrealistic tire sizes turned on. Oh, and I got 35s instead of 30s. Ah, bloody hell. Probably wouldn't be a noticeable difference, but it would bother me. Same thing really with 335 versus 325. It's not going to be a noticeable difference once it's actually on the car. So 325, 30, 18. 335, 30, 18. It's good enough. See, I can live with that because I know that it's the unrealistic tire sizes that allows them to get that number. Can't put the tires on now anyway until the engine is back in the car. We'll just get the rear suspension assembly set up. Actually kind of surprised this car doesn't have an ABS module in it somewhere. I don't know what year they made these. I know the F40 is from like the 80s, because it was contemporary with like the Porsche 959. And I'm not sure when ABS equipment became more ubiquitous. Did I put in the hub bearing on the other side? Yes, it's there. Okay. That should leave me with the axles in my inventory and all the engine bits. Alright, let's go put this engine together. You know, sometimes it feels like kind of a kick in the teeth. You do all this work assembling this thing, and it looks, I mean, it's all intricate and cool looking and everything, and it's all put together. And then you stick an oil pan on it, and you never see it again. I also occasionally start to have fantasies about doing just I-4 cars for a while. Okay, so now I need to start buying the big stuff. And these are going to be engine head A and B and 4 of these things. Also need this, 2 of these, 2 of those, 1 of those. Don't remember if I need that or not. I know I need this thing. There is a V12 manifold cover, and I need this, and this, and this, and this. Need coils. I just remembered I need coils. And I'm going to need timing stuff for the V12. I'll need this. And do I need that? I think I do need that. And this. 2 of these, 1 of those. 1 of these, 1 of those. And 1 of these and 1 of these. We'll see how badly I've screwed this up. Also going to need a metric ton of camshaft caps. I think there's 20 total on here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, there's 20 of them. Put in the spark plugs here while I'm at it. Cam gear. Let's go get 20 of these camshaft caps. This part, to me, is still the most mind-numbing part, is cranking all these little buggers on. The only thing that is marginally worse than this is doing push rods and rocker arms, when you have to do 16 individual rocker arms. One time I assembled one of these engines and somehow forgot to put the ignition coils in. Installed the engine in the car, and it said that the parts condition wasn't complete, and I could not figure out why. And I looked in my inventory, and I actually had the coils in my inventory. I just hadn't installed the things. I didn't think you would actually let me put these on at this point. That other side isn't finished. And I knew there would be rollers. Pretty sure there's a belt tensioner also. This kills me right here. I mean, you see these nice, pretty red intake trumpets, and you've got this cover that goes over it, and an air filter that goes over that, and then you can't see them anymore. That just sucks. I hate that. I think we're just about done. This should be the last part. Make a quick turn around the engine. Make sure that there isn't anything waiting. And it looks like we're done. I just remembered I need to buy a starter. I was looking at that hole right there, and I was thinking the starter goes in there. I'm gonna lower the car. I should have lowered it. Just glad that I can reach the engine once it's inside the engine compartment. Those axles don't quite connect. I mean, it almost gets into the socket, but not quite. Okay, and I need to get back inside over here. Come on, there we go. That should... 99%. Okay, what have I missed? What isn't there? Timing chain cover. Well, I bought one. Guess I forgot to put it on when I took the engine, before I took the engine off. That's going to be at the other end. missed it too. That thing has a huge amount of space around it. Now we're 100% across the board. And look at that, 2.2 million. So now we can see what kind of a monster we've built. That fully upgraded V12 should be pretty powerful. I don't remember if it's 1,000 horsepower. Glad I put slick tires on this one from the get-go. Anything with over 1,000 horsepower with anything but slick tires is practically uncontrollable. Game just hung on me there. I don't know what that's about. It really is a bare bones kind of car, isn't it? I wish you could like zoom in on that and read it. It's got a manual window crank over there. The dashboard is a speedometer and a tachometer, and that's all. I don't even see, there's some controls there that look like they might be for the vents or whatever. Although the engine is in the back, so it would have a hard time pumping anything into the cabin, I imagine, other than noise. Oh, there's the environmental controls there, behind the gear shift lever. Huh. Not a bad looking model. Okay, so let's take it out for a drive. Okay, here we are. Let's take a look-see. It's very bright, isn't it? Like goldenrod. I actually like this color quite a lot. It might even look better as a pearl it might even look better with a pearl finish rather than the metallic. Just the rear of the model seems like there's an awful lot of open space, because you can see in there through that grille. I mean, there's a huge open space there. I'm sure that there's more than that in the real car. Anyway, let's go see if we can drive this thing. Miles an hour, 221. Yes. See that? As soon as the game took control away from me, it just was like all over the place. 221. I think that might be a new record. That might be the fastest car I've had come out of my garage so far. This is one that I think I would be scared to sell to anybody, because I'm sure they would go out and kill themselves in it. But that's what we do, right? We sell cars to people. So let's get rid of it. Let's go back. Okay, we're back. Car's done. Drives like a rocket ship, like we thought it would. So now it's time to get rid of it. 2.2 million, 445,000. So we're looking at 2.6. Yeah, 2.6 at least. Yep, $2.67 million. I think the only car that has sold for anything close to that are the Bugatti Chirons. So, that definitely was a worthwhile trip. I will finish up this car later. I may or may not do it on camera. I haven't decided. It's not particularly valuable. 12,000 is a bit more valuable than the last old Mustang I did, but might be fun to finish it out. Anyway, that will be for another time. So, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again for our next Junkyard adventure. So on that note, bye for now.